3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Mission Control for another feature-focused video. In this video, we're going to talk about Fixture Exchange. The Fixture Exchange function enables you to repatch fixtures in your show using alternative fixtures, retaining important elements such as queue times, shapes, and legends. This is very useful for touring shows and venues with a high turnover of events. Fixture Exchange works best if you use palettes to create your queues. This allows you to adjust for position differences and so on by reprogramming a few position palettes rather than having to reprogram every queue. Queues recorded with absolute values will need to be re-recorded, preferably using palettes. The pan, tilt, and dimmer will always be preserved from one fixture type to the next. For other attributes, the console will attempt to match the functions between the fixtures, but you can change the details of this using Exchange Mapping function. All programmed items, including palettes, will be preserved so that programming can be easily adjusted by updating your palettes as normal. Fixture Exchange also gives you a powerful way to reuse an existing show with new lights, so you can give yourself a programming head start when faced with a new fixture. Fixtures can be exchanged for any type of other fixtures. They do not need to be in the same category. New fixtures will just ignore attributes they do not contain. You can exchange in the patch view or in the fixture workspace window. You can specify a new DMX address or use the same as the original fixture. Custom legends will remain on Exchange. So let's see that in action. Here we've got the Titan Go interface on version 13. I've go ahead and I've patched some about a dozen BMFLs and a half dozen dimmers. And let's say that we show up at our show site, they don't have BMFLs, but they have DL7s. So we can see what we already have here. Just a couple looks, some chases, and a little queue list. As well as some palettes. So, there are two ways to do a fixture exchange. The first one we'll show is through the patch view. So go ahead and press View and Patch. And then we'll go ahead and show all lines and our BMFLs. So we see here we've got a dozen BMFLs. So we can go ahead and click on Personality List. And we can search for the fixtures we want. In this case, we're going to go for DL7. And we'll use Mode 2. And we can set an address here if we needed to change our addresses. Or when we go to exchange them, so I've selected all of my fixtures, I can use my source fixture address or specified. Specified would be if I put it in the last one, source would be the address that the fixtures already currently have. So go ahead and hit exchange. And then we'll exit out of the patch menu and close our patch view. Now we'll see that if we fire our playbacks, they still work. As well as our palettes. As well as doing it through the patch view, we can do it through the fixtures window. And again, we don't have to change for the same type of fixtures for our fixtures. We can go ahead and we'll just go ahead and exchange our DL7s to an LED par can. And we'll go ahead and bring up our fixtures and groups window so we can see our fixtures. And then we'll go ahead and hit patch, fixtures, and we'll go ahead and search for elation. And we'll do RGBW, and we'll select their PAR 108s. So then we can go ahead and select our fixtures and exchange. Same thing, and exchange. And then go ahead and exit out of the patch menu. And go ahead and go back to groups and palettes and open capture again. And we can see that all of our playbacks still work. Of course, we don't have position because these are LED par cans, and obviously they will not change position. But all of our other palettes still work. If we were to change our wheel sequence visualizer, we could then tilt them out a little bit here. More like they would probably be in the show rather than straight down. I'd also like to show that if we had custom legends on any of our fixtures, those would remain. So we go back into our Fixtures and Groups workspace, and we'll go ahead and set these with a custom legend of rear truss. We can then see that if we exchange them, and we'll go ahead and go patch, fixtures, and we'll do Martin, and we'll do Viper, and we'll do performance and extended, and we'll go ahead and exchange these, exchange, and do the same on these ones, exchange. So you can see that even though these ones changed from our pars to the Vipers, they changed names because they didn't have a custom legend. These ones did have a custom legend, so they stayed at what they were legend at. And that's been Fixture Exchange. I hope you learned something. Please subscribe and join us next time. Thanks. Bye.
Wheel stop.
Roger, wheel stop, Discovery. Welcome back. A great ending to the new beginning.